This was almost half the people who voted in 2020. Does the president ever feel maybe there could have been done? He could have done more early on to try and reach out to those people. And does the extreme rhetoric basically signal that there's no going back now, and they're sort of out of beyond the pale for him? And yeah,
I think, but the president will be judged by Americans by his actions and what he does to make their lives better. And the point he's making is that there are the platform of and the policies of far too many of these Republicans, these MAGA Republicans, as he refers to them, follow the whims of calling out Mickey Mouse and opposing policies that will help make the lives better of many, many Americans who.
Okay, so that is Jen Psaki responding to a reporter who's asking about Joe Biden, referring to the MAGA Crowd as really the most extreme political organization that's existed in American history. That's what he said Wednesday morning. A case could certainly be made, and people are freaking out about it, of course, trying to make it into, is this like the deplorables thing? He called them extreme. And I want to be very clear, the video that we showed you, the most interesting thing about that video is that happened this week, that video. A reporter asked, is he implying that the MAGA movement is beyond the pale at this point? That is after the anti-vax stuff. He was asked that after, to be clear, the insurrection, after the every Democrat is a groomer, after the Disney is trying to like roast your children and sell them as sandwiches and everything. Like that's after all this. Biden is the crazy one because he said this is an extreme political movement, Viviana. I think that is pretty amazing.
This has been the tactic that the Republican Party has been using in this administration, but really for the last probably 20 some years, where the bait and switch gaslighting, right? Like, oh, you said something that was not polite. Now you're not polite. I thought we were supposed to be nice to each other. That's exactly what they're doing here. And you know what? Frankly, we need somebody who's going to be standing behind saying things like that. Yeah. They're the most extreme. You're dealing with a politician like Trump, who I even hate calling him a politician at this point because he's more of like a personality. I don't know. But he says what he says. He'll lie, he'll back, he doesn't try to soften it. We need somebody like that, Biden. That was the problem with Biden. We knew that him coming in, we were kind of pushed against the corner because they screwed us with Bernie, just like they're screwing us with Jessica Cisneros. Like the DNC is so cliquish and they have so many people lining their pockets. You got to stay on their track. You got to stay on whatever they're tracking, whoever they're backing. They're not going to vary their tactics at all. So he's going to back off. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, you're not extreme at all. You just stormed the Capitol. That's not extreme.
Yeah.
Have some balls. You're on your way out, Biden. We are screwed. If you run again, which I hope he doesn't, he's going to lose. What do you have to lose? You're on the end of your life. Again, I'm not saying I want you to die, but you are an older man. What do you have? Go out with a bang, bro. Just, I don't even
as
know.
of right now, he hasn't like walked it back a ton. We'll see. But like the idea that a reporter is actually asking that, like again, the other side has declared everyone who disagrees with them to be people who sleep with and then eat children. But he said that they were extreme. By the way, he said that in response to a question having to do with the Supreme Court. They are stripping away your right to choose. That's what they're doing. Rights. That's not even just a crazy belief or a crazy thing to say. That's an action that they're doing. That is radical. That's extreme. How dare you imply that they're extreme? Isn't that like again the standards? Like
he will walk it back more though, John. He's not yet, but he will because he's such a coward. And he's so afraid. They really think that if they play into us, they might have a chance to win some of these deplorables. I'll call them deplorables. I don't care. They are extreme, and they're never gonna vote for him ever.
No, that reporter, and I don't know who the reporter was. Who's like, are you implying that they're beyond the pale, dude? Again, don't know who you are. You're a reporter. Do you know what that movement thinks about you and your line of work? You should Google it. It's actually pretty wild what they say and do to reporters. Go to a Trump rally as a reporter. See how that goes. You see if maybe they're kind of beyond the pale.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.